Hello everybody and welcome back! I am TheGameShark, and today we have episode 18 of our Pokemon Heart Gold Randomized Nuzlocke. And let's start it out by checking out the team because quite a bit has changed. If you guys missed yesterday's episode, go back and check it out because unfortunately we did lose quite a few members to the team. Actually, over the last 2 episodes, stuff went down, man. Shit got crazy. But anyway, here we are today, and we have Flash, the Jolteon, the oldest member of our team now. But basically, he's rocking Thunder Shock, Quick Attack, Double Kick, and Sand Attack. I had a grinding session before today's episode, so we got all the new members to the team, and our old, up to level 32. Next, we have VR, the Porygon Z, rocking Nasty Plot, Psybeam, Agility, and Signal Beam. And this is the Dirty Devil that actually killed Apollo, our Monferno. But he's super strong. Look at that special attack, 99, and he's ready to go. Next, we have April, the Gorbis, rocking Confusion, Aqua Ring, Water Pulse, and Amnesia. Also has Swift Swim to boost up that speed in the rain. Next, we have Morpheus, the Lileep, rocking Astonish, Confuse Ray, Acid, and Ingrain. Next, we have Shucky, the Graveler. And one thing to be noted about Shucky is he was not traded to us. He was given. He's the Pokemon that should have been Shuckle from Cianwood Island. But he does have the experience boost that a normal traded Pokemon would have. So he has been tremendously great to have on the team because grinding was not so bad with him. Anyway, he's rocking Rock Polish, Rock Throw, Magnitude, and Rollout. And finally, we have Security, the Crawdunt. And basically, he is not up to speed with everybody else. And to make a long story short, let me go to the PC. We were originally going to have Beanie, our Snorunt, on the team, but Beanie did not make it through grinding up. He passed away. Oops, we don't want to add you to the team. And so after Beanie, I was looking at the squad and I said, well, I guess we could add Breloom. And Breloom at level 31, just 1 level shy, also died. So even while we were grinding, we lost some more Pokemon, which sucks. But we are still here, and we are ready to press on. I'm going to scoop up Hoot Hoot, Cross Eyes, our Hoot Hoot, and we are going to continue on today. We are actually going to travel all the way east to Ecruteak, and then we're going to have to travel east from Ecruteak. We have Route 42, Mount Mordor, and then Mahogany Town. So also be nice, we can get a few more encounters. And we'll see what today has in store for us. Okay, so right away, I want to go back and put Hoot Hoot back, because technically, Cross Eyes is an illegal Pokemon, but that saved us a buttload of time. So, I really consider that cheating. If it's just to use an HM or something like that, it's kind of okay. It's probably somewhere in the gray area, but kind of okay. Alright, so let's press on. I think before we head out, we should scope out this Pokemart real quick like. And let's scoop up some Pokeballs here. We'll get 4 more to give us a nice rounded 20. How many Ultra Balls? We have 3, so let's get 7 more. 10 Ultra Balls. We are ready to go, you guys. We'll scoop up 3 Super Potions. Actually, let's go 8 Super Potions. We don't need to be so cheap. We don't need to be frugal here. We got money. We can spend it. And let's go 2 Hyper Potions just to be safe. Just to have in the bag. You never know in times like these. Actually, I'm pretty sure I had to use an antidote while grinding up. So, actually, maybe 2. So let's go 2 of those. And any paralyzed heals, we'll get 1 more, just to be safe. Alright, now I think we are good to press on. And I'm excited to see what kind of encounter we can get here on Route 42. Hopefully it'll be something powerful. I think we're kind of due. Actually, I'm not going to lie, Porygon Z was pretty dope. Who's this guy?
Oh boy! Sorry that I bumped into you. Did I hurt you? Please don't cry. Here, take this.
Obtained HM04. Is that Waterfall?
It's a move called Strength. When a Pokemon learns it, it can move boulders out of your way. Enjoy a happy mountain climbing life, boy.
Alright, thanks, man. See you later. Shadow Claw? What? That sounds so powerful. Okay. Let's check out Shadow Claw. Oh, there it was. The user slashes with a sharp claw made from shadows. It has a high critical hit ratio. Ghost type move, it's physical, and it's 70-100. That is awesome. Of course nobody can learn it. Of course nobody can learn it. Okay. What's down here? Anything? No, we don't have Headbutt anymore. But let's Surf. Okay, I guess we haven't taught Surf to April yet. My bad. My bad. Alright, April. And we're gonna go Surf with April, and Security is a physically attacking Pokemon, so once we get Waterfall, yeah, if we have Surf, we don't need Water Pulse. Even though Aqua Ring is almost irrelevant, we're still gonna get rid of Water Pulse. But yes, once we get Waterfall, we'll teach it to Security, and I guess at the worst case, he could be kind of like a HM slave. So, but don't get me wrong, Crawdaunt is not a bad Pokemon. Very good Pokemon. It's just not really what we need on the team right now. So, our first encounter on Route 42 is going to be a Bonsly. And Bonsly is the pre-evolution to Sudowoodo, of course. So let's go out to Crawdaunt. Let's go out to Security, since everybody else is way over-leveled. And I wonder if we were supposed to go this way first, instead of going towards the Safari Zone. And that's why we lost so many Pokemon. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. That might be right. That might be how it's supposed to be. But what are you going to do? Not much we can do now. But I don't want to go for a bubble on this guy because Bonsly is, of course, a rock type. Low kick, holy cow. We're dark type, so that's super effective against us. Alright. Copycat. So I'm just going to go for a Pokeball here. Maybe I'll switch out first. Yeah, I think the smart call would be to switch out first. You can't really hurt Morpheus. So, we'll throw Morpheus up in front and throw some Pokeballs at ya. Fake Tears. I think that lowers special attack, special defense harshly, so 2 levels. You like Pokeballs, Bonsly? Eat one of these, pal. 1, 2, 3. Caught Bonsly. Not bad. Okay, and unfortunately we do already have a Rock-type Pokemon with boosted experience, so we'll probably stick with him over Bonsly, but it's good to have some depth in the PC. The Bonsai Pokemon, in order to adjust the level of fluids in its body, it exudes water from its eyes. This makes it appear to be crying. Aw, poor guy. Okay, it is a female. I kind of like that Bonsai, so let's go with Bonsai. Right on. Bonsai the Bonsly. Alright, now let's get our behinds up into Mount Mordor here. Look at that little Meryl. Little Meryl. And we can actually get another encounter in here. Let's see what it is. Ooh, a Hauntail. Wow. I like it a lot. The only problem is, I think, is this electric and water type? It's a water electric type, right? We have Gorbis. That is the only problem. But, obviously we're still going to catch Hauntail. We ain't going to let this guy just slip by. We ain't crazy. So we're going to try and catch old boy here. And if he is electric type, maybe we shouldn't have Security out. Whirlpool. So we've seen Screech and Whirlpool so far. Goes for a Whirlpool. We can definitely live that. I'm just going to start throwing Pokeballs at you. I don't know if you have any electric type moves just yet. Or, to be honest, I'm not 100% sure you are electric type. But you have yellow on you, and you look like an electric eel. So I'm gonna assume that you are electric. But we'll stay in. and hopefully just one Pokeball can do the trick. Let's see here. 1. A 2! Oh, he busts out after 2. Alright, goes for a Screech. Let's just get out of here to be safe. What is this? Oh, we're stuck in the Whirlpool. Okay. Does that prevent us from switching out? Let's find out. Let's go out to... Let's just go out to... Actually, I don't want to go out to April either. Let's go out to Morpheus. Because... Oh, security can't be switched out because of the Whirlpool. So we're just going to have to heal you. Man, now you're going to cost me money. Now you're going to cost me money. I ain't trying to play that booty game. I ain't trying to play none of that nonsense, Hauntail. Goes for the bite. Alright, so Screech, Whirlpool, Bite, and now we're freed. Of course. Let's go for... Let's try Premier Ball. Maybe this guy's fancy, and he'd like a Premier Ball. Is that what the case is? 1. A 2! A 3! And he busts out. What a dirt ball. What a dirt ball. Goes for the Whirlpool again. So now we're stuck. You know what? I'm gonna go for a bubble. Let's go for a bubble. And it shouldn't hurt him too bad, yeah. Tries to lower our defense again. Like, quit screwing around, dude. Just get caught. Just get caught. It's that easy. No crits. Alright. I'm gonna go for one more bubble, and we'll see what happens. Unless we get freed from the Whirlpool, then I think we'll switch out. Nope. So one more bubble. And then I have a funny feeling we're going to be released from the Whirlpool. So I think we're going to go out to Morpheus. And then, ooh, what do you know? Go out to Morpheus, and then we'll throw a Pokeball at this dirty little Hauntail here. This guy does not want to be caught. Water Pulse. That was your last move. Wow. Okay, so we are part rock, but being part grass allows us to make that neutral. So no more Premier Balls for you, buddy. You blew it. Straight Pokeballs, man. Straight Pokeballs. Whoa! Okay. You ain't gotta be all mean. Another Pokeball. This one's gonna do it. I can feel it in my bones. What? Not even a shake? I don't really want to throw an Ultra Ball at this guy. Let's go for the Confuse Ray. You're gonna Whirlpool us? Like, why is it every battle we have with the wild Pokemon has to be like so long and draining? Alright, now you're confused. Goes for... Oh, that was the water... whatever. Whirlpool. Alright. Pokeball. You're confused. You're not as smart as you once were. You are now confused. 1. A 2! 3! Caught Hauntail. Damn, man! Alright, let's check out the Pokedex entry for Hauntail. Just pure water. The deep sea Pokemon. It lives deep in the pitch dark sea. It attracts prey by moving its tail in mimicry? In mimicry of a small animal. As to mimic. Mimicry. Okay. Let's call you... Let's call you... I'm gonna call you Val. I don't know why, but I'm gonna call you Val. Lyra's calling us. Let's see what Lyra has to say.
Hello, this is Lyra. How are you? I once caught a whiff of Meryl's scent. It smelled like a dust mop. I was so surprised. That's why I decided to give it baths more often. Well, talk to you later.
You know what? I think with that, that's gonna be the last phone call we accept from Lyra. That's just a waste of time. There's no need for that. There's Sableye! Why did we have to get Hauntail? There's Sableye! That is so rad. Wow. Alright, Sableye is toast. I kind of want to throw VR to the front of the party. This guy is pure power, and I kind of want to show it off. Alright, let's go left first. Okay, there's also Spearow. Look at that back sprite. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love Porygon Z. This is the first time I've ever used one. First time I've ever used a Porygon in general, to be honest. I don't think I ever bought a Porygon from the casino in first gen. I think that's the same way you get one in second gen as well. But yeah, this is my very first time ever using a Porygon. Pretty sweet, if you ask me. There's the Hauntails. So Porygon should probably be able to get rid of you in one hit. This dude hits so hard, it is no joke. No joke. I love the animations, I love the sounds. I even like how we got it to look in the layout. I like the background with him in front of it. Looks pretty sweet. Found an Ether, not bad. Like to hold on to those. Always a good item to have right before the Elite Four. Actually, I guess we're not right before. We still have 2 more gym badges to go, I think. And probably like 15 more levels for all of our Pokemon. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We just have like 1 slot to fill, really. I'd like a flyer. I would like a Pokemon with wings for sure. And maybe with like a nice secondary typing as well. Like a Zapdos. That would be great. Zapdos would... Well, actually, no, we have Jolteon, so we don't need electric. I kind of miss having the... let's hop on our bike. What are we doing? I kind of miss having the fire type. So Charizard would be nice. A little fire flying. You never know. Oh, there's Mudkip. Speaking of starters, look at little Mudkip. Oh, I wish we could catch you, buddy. Look how cute he is. You're just adorable, little Mudkip. Eat the Psybeam. Wow. A crit, too, just for good measure. VR was not having any of his cuteness. Alright, so we're going to continue right. There looks like there's so many different ways to go. Coughing. Wow, that would have been a nice encounter, too. That would have been a real nice encounter. You're going to hate this Psybeam, buddy. You are just going to hate it. That'll one hit for sure. I mean, obviously we're like 20 levels above, too, but... Everybody knows Coughings don't like Psychic-type moves. I guess we could be taking this time to be training up our Crawdaunt, but to be honest, I don't know how long he'll actually be in the party. For now, he's there to fill up the 6th spot, while also being like an HM slave, if need be. So, like I said, not really any reason to train him up. It would have been nice to. It was just, man, getting everybody up to level 32, it was just taking so long. And then to have Breloom die when she was level 31, so close to being a 32. I just didn't have any more energy left in me. I had to call it after that. So we can't go over here. So let's try this way. Oh, look at this. I want to fight that person too. Definitely going to fight that person. Wow! A Quilava! There's 2 starters in here. Man, if we get a Hauntail, I would love a Quilava. What are you gonna do? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, Hauntail's a good Pokemon. Hauntail's a good Pokemon. But shoot, another fire starter would have been so nice. Would have been so nice. I miss Apollo so much. I miss Mecha. I miss Spheal. I miss all the Pokemon we've had in this series. Been quite a few good ones. Quite a few good ones. Alright, I'm thinking about maybe spraying a Repel here pretty soon. Because it looks like we're probably just going to have to come back to Mount Mordor. Once we have Rock Climb, maybe. How is this thing not electric type? How are you not electric type? You're an electric eel. Like, anybody can tell that. Whatever. We don't make the rules here. We just play. Alright, see what we get over here. Hopefully it's Baller. Hopefully it's like a sweet move. Like Shadow Claw, but it's one that we can actually teach to somebody. Alright, we're just gonna get on out. Get up on. Get on up. Revive. Well, I guess we can sell that. Nothing else over here. Nope, all junk. It's all just a bunch of junk. Man, I would love to have a Quilava. Not gonna lie. I would take a Mudkip over a Hauntail too. They would have been so easy to train up. Oh, they would have just leveled up like crazy. Oh well. C'est la vie. It's not like we have a bad team anyway. We have a pretty solid team. I think we can go places with this team. Really? No hidden items. Really? Another coughing. I guess we'll fight you. I think you've been decent experience. I think you've been over 300 every time. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Ooh, how's your butt? Almost 300. Not too bad. Just to make sure. Yeah, I did check that spot. All these encounters. Encounters on counters, encounters. And they're all booty. Not really. I used to like Spearow more than I liked Pidgey when I was a kid, because everybody had Pidgey. You know, everybody went Pidgey. I was like, you know what? I like Spearow, because Spearow is sweet, and Fearow is sweet, but just not as good as Pidgeot.
I'm not losing this time.
Have we fought you before? Oh, you're that guy? I don't know if you're the same guy, but you have a Nidoking. That's kind of scary. Good thing you're only a level 17. VR is gonna blaze right through you, buddy. Right through ya. That's called a one-hit KO, Pokemaniac Harrison. 700 experience. Let me get some more of that. Nidoqueen. Perfect. Asking you shall receive. Another side beam should just easily knock you out. For sure. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to gain a level. Ooh, we do! I'll be damned. Level 33. Look at those numbers. I see you, big dog. I see you.
Yeah, I lost to some kid.
Yeah, you did. Okay. So, done with Mount Mordor. Oh, it looks like you have to travel through Mount Mordor this time. In the older games, you could travel by water as well. That is interesting. Very interesting. I actually didn't explore too much in the water because I kind of assumed that it would just be straight out here. We're still getting encounters? Huh. Wow, Swablu. We must still be in the cave then. And I'm just an idiot. I would have loved to caught a Swablu. Could you imagine dragon and flying? That would be perfect for this team. That would have been perfect for this team. Actually, not really. Not really. If we keep Crawdaunt, fighting type would be nice to have on the team. But I don't think we're going to. So, that doesn't matter anyway. I don't even know why I just said that. Looks like we're going to definitely have to come back here once we get Rock Climb. Nothing over here. A lot of suspicious looking rocks. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, a Happiny. I wouldn't have minded that. That's the pre-evolution to Chansey, of course. Pretty cool. Let's give you a Signal Beam. You should hate that. Wow. Look at the animation. VR has like the coolest moves, man. You hold on? Who are you? Who are you? Probably should have just went for another Signal Beam, but whatever. Knock out that Happiny. A whole mess of experience. Whole mess. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay, so back to Route 42. Yeah. Ooh. Looks like I see me a little Pokeball up there. So let's go scoop. Wow, a couple of them. Another Bonsley. This one's a level 25. Wow, that would have been a lot nicer to catch. But to be honest, we probably wouldn't have used Little Bonsley anyway. We already have Shucky, our Graveler. Hopefully it'll be some good experience, though. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's scoop up these items real quick. Oh, it's Suicune! Holy cow, so that is a static Pokemon, you guys. This is a static Pokemon. I'm gonna teach somebody Cut. I don't give a crap who needs to learn it. We're teaching it somebody Cut, and we're gonna catch that Suicune. Nice. Security can learn it. Gotta love having that HM Slave on the team. Let's get rid of Harden. Holy cow, you guys. Could you imagine a Suicune? I don't even know if it will be Suicune. I have no idea, but this is definitely a static Pokemon. Let's lead with Morpheus, I think. I wish I had just like a normal potion to give you. Do we have any berries? Yeah, let's give you a couple of these. Let's give you 2 of these. And then we're gonna go see what the Suicune has to say. Wow, I'm so pumped. I am so pumped. Wow. If you guys are feeling it too, let me know down below. Hit that like button. Look at him. Oh, gee, wait, what? No, buzz off, you sween. Buzz off, dude. Suicune, how brave it is, how refreshing it is, how beautiful it is, and how quickly it moves. Shark, you seem to be around where Suicune would appear. Well, that's okay. My desire to search for Suicune is far beyond yours. My grandpa was quite into myths. I've heard so many stories about Suicune from him. Suicune, I won't stop following you until I've found out what you're after. You hear me? You are the weirdest dude ever, Usain. Dude, I was so pumped up to catch him too. I was so pumped up. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Alright. I'm not going to waste any time with those apricorns. I thought Suicune wanted to be on our team, but he just likes to tease us. I'm pretty sure this item up here can only be... yeah, you can only get it through rock climb. Man, I can't even fumble in my words now. I was so pumped, you guys. Found a max potion. I guess that's something to hang our hats on. It's no Suicune, obviously, but it's something to hold our hat on. Alright, let's fight this dude. Come on, man.
Let me demonstrate the power of the Pokemon I caught.
Okay. Let's see it. Let's see it. Quillfish. Okay. Let's go. See, we need some grass type moves from Morpheus here. Let's go back out to VR so we can hit this guy up with a Psybeam. Quick Psybeam. Ooh, water gun. Okay. Okay, cabron. And just look how much health VR has. Like his health, his special attack, even his speed. They're just like so good. So good. Okay.
What? That's not right.
It is right.
Hey, you're trying to be the ultimate trainer too, huh? If I find any more items by the water, I'll give you some. Just give me your phone number.
No, dude. I don't want to. I bet you'd get some pretty cool items, though. Ooh, where are we? Is this still Route 42? Dang it. I was gonna try and sneak around. I think this is still Route 42.
This is my secret place. Get lost, you outsider.
Okay. Another Pokemaniac. What do you got? Nidorina. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Yeah. Just doesn't have really anything we can move just yet, or use just yet. So let's go back out to VR. Can go for another Psybeam. And you know what? I think once we defeat this Nidorina, if this guy has a Nidorino, we can go out to Shucky and show off Shucky's power with like a magnitude. Because that'll be super effective, and that'll be nice. And that's what we're aiming for. Be quick, be efficient. Come on, Shucky. Show him who's boss. Show him who's boss, buddy. Okay. And magnitude. Magnitude 8 and we're faster. I mean, obviously, because we're 15 levels higher. But it's just always nice having a rock type and having it be faster. Boosted. Look at that boosted experience, you guys. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. He was so easy. Earthquake, just like that. Ooh-wee. Forget Magnitude, dude. Forget Magnitude. You got Earthquake now. That's big boy stuff. That is big boy stuff. Right on.
I should have used my Moonstone.
Yeah, no kidding. Everybody know that. How did you find us? This dude's crafty.
What's the other side of Mount Mortar like, do you know? If you can beat me, I'll let you know.
Okay. That's a deal. That is a deal. Ooh, Benjamin with the Diglett. Let's go out to... Can Morpheus even do anything? Nope, not really. So let's go out to April. I really dig April's back sprite. Look at her. She's like the Betty Boop of Pokemon. Attack falls, but we're special attacker. Silly Diglett? Silly Diglett. Tricks are for kids. Alright. Super effective. Okay. Geodude. We'll just stay out. We'll just stay out. Ain't no thing but a chicken wang. Ain't no thing. Eat this. Alright. Surf is gonna knock Geodude out, and he's got one last Pokemon. Ooh, a Dugtrio. So Diglett, Geodude, Dugtrio. I used to really like Dugtrio back in the day. It was always nice to catch Dugtrio right before Lieutenant Surge's gym in first gen. That way, all his moves are like ineffective against you.
I lost.
Alright, what's the secret then, dude?
I said a pretty boastful lie, I'm sorry. There's a huge waterfall in the way, so I've never seen the other side of Mount Mortar.
You are a dirtball. You are a untrustworthy person. And we finally made it to Mahogany Town. Not bad. Well, you guys, I think this is a pretty good place to call it an episode. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you liked today's video, hit that like button. And if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments section down below. But we're going to call it a day here. As always, I am TheGameShark, and I will see you guys next time. See ya!